What is going on, everybody? My name is Fluffy Ninja, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. So, we're going to take a quick detour. Because I thought it would be funny, because Prez brought it up yesterday, when he's like, yeah, we say we're going to take a break from Helldivers 2, and then immediately you guys are back on Helldivers 2. And I thought that would be fucking hilarious. And two, so I can make a point about this, right? This is the Pillars of Freedom. It is the only reward in-game that I know of in all of video game history. It is the only reward in a video game from completing a real-life accomplishment. Usually it's the other way around of like, hey, you did this in a video game. If you fill out this form, we'll send you whatever. That doesn't involve money, obviously. This is the one reward that we've gotten from telling Sony to go fuck themselves. That's what this is for. So, if you weren't around when this happened, I mean, congratulations. Like, I'm glad you didn't have to live through that absolute butt fuckery of a time that is Helldivers 2. If you were there, you know how outrageous it got. Somebody lost their job over this, by the way. Like the community manager at the time was let go from Arrowhead because when somebody said, hey man, like I live outside the PlayStation Network area, like I can't make an account. And his response was like, all right, we'll go downvote the game. That man lost his job because he told the players that enjoy Helldivers 2 will then fucking do something about it. So we did. And unfortunately, that kind of led to this whole thing of like, oh, well, you know, if you're in those countries and you didn't buy the game, that's too fucking bad. You can't have it anymore. And that's been going on for the last year. Right? Like for the last year, we've had to kind of deal with like these people that are region locked, that all because Sony's network, by the way, not anything else, their network isn't in certain countries. A lot of countries don't allow their network in them. So it's not even the fault of the players. It is the government of their country and Sony. Like they don't, like the amount of data breaches that PSN has had is off the fucking charts in the goddamn stratosphere. Same thing with Microsoft and most of the major companies. That's why I don't understand why people are like, oh, I'm going to hide my info. You're not important enough for anybody to give a fuck about your info anyway, so who the hell cares? What are you going to do, ruin your credit? Life's a lie. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so the downvote cape happened. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, there were workarounds to get around it. If you used a VPN, it's possible you got banned. I think they were kind of a little lax on that because there was a lot of people that came through around that time that were hacking lobbies, giving everybody a bunch of samples, giving everybody a bunch of super credits, like dropping vehicles and weapons that didn't exist yet in game. That was everywhere at the same time. Now everyone's like, "Oh, it's the downvote cape. It's the Steam chart reviews." Which, yes, it is. The thing that kind of sticks out the most, to me at least, and I don't know if anybody else sees this, that's very clearly 4 hell pods launching from a destroyer. That's what that is. It's not the reviews. It's the 4 hell pods launching. And that's why it fits so perfectly with this community. Like the decision from Sony went up on a Friday, and it took a weekend for the entire Helldivers 2 community to go, that's a nice fucking opinion you have. Unfortunately, it's the wrong one. It was very similar to everybody kind of banding together for the battle for Super Earth, the 3 million players coming back for just that battle. It was like all 160 something countries being able to come back to Helldivers 2. It was, I can't even think of the right word for it other than magical. Nobody has ever seen a video game like Helldivers 2. It's never existed. Something that caught on this fast and touched aspects of life that nobody would have dreamed would happen. That hasn't happened in our fucking generation. That hasn't been a thing. Like, yes, video games have touched lives, and video games have left messages for people that have passed away and to be remembered. Those have happened, yes. Nothing like this, though. Nothing took the world by storm. Selling 12 million copies as the fastest selling PlayStation game of all time. That's never happened. And then it's sold on PC too. I don't know the units for that, I'm sorry. That's in my book of numbers for the fucking shit that I'm working on. But this is just this game is so fucking special. It's lightning in a fucking bottle. That's what Helldivers 2 is. And to me, at least, this cape that we've waited now a year for is the symbol of something that I don't think anyone else sees. What this cape is a symbol of is the freedom from Sony. Now, what that means to you as players, what that means to us as content creators, what that means to the community in general, is that the restriction is lifted. Yes, we got the players back from all these countries, but Sony very clearly shut this down as it was happening. Of, hey, no, you're not gonna put the pie in our face and let every fucking player have a turn wearing it. I don't think so. And here we are. We finally have it. This is a message to Helldivers 2 players and to Sony in general. We don't fucking need them anymore. We don't need Sony. You're not fucking special anymore. After Valve and Steam came in and smacked them on the dick and said, knock it the fuck off, because now you're fucking with our money, it's not okay. Because they waited for the month. Sony waited for the month to pull this after they'd already gotten their payout from Steam. So once that happened, it was kind of like, okay, well, now we have to give refunds on this game to people. And it's coming out of our end. That's not good. This pushed players away. This pushed other companies away from working with Arrowhead. And I still have my gripes about them, and I think everybody should have some gripes about them. But this cape coming here now, right, after the first year, after a year of this cape being a concept, says, to me at least, suck a whole bag of dicks, Sony. Now, every single player that plays Helldivers 2 is going to be able to wear your failure on their back. That's what this cape says to me.